Hey everyone, how's it going? It's That Nerd Ryan here. Welcome to the review for movie night of Batman, the Doom That Came to Gotham. So this is a new animated film for DC, and it's interesting. I really don't know how to feel about this movie. So it's an Elseworld story, so it doesn't affect the main DC timeline or anything, and basically anything goes. We kind of saw this with Gotham by Gaslight and stuff like that. And I'll start with what I like about the movie. We get villain origins for a lot of Batman villains. Like Two-Face, we get to see Poison Ivy. We get to see, I think it's supposed to be Mr. Freeze and Killer Croc. We get to see Penguin. And a lot of things are just Cthulhu-inspired, which is really, really cool, like Lovecraftian. I'll talk about that in tomorrow's video with my Black Ops 3 Zombies review. But it's like a cool concept and everything. I just feel like it was kind of executed strangely. So what I mean by that is that there's points in the plot that kind of are annoying. And just feel like they're trying to be a little too much. This is a very lore-driven story, and I feel like Elseworld stories should not be lore-driven, because you're already kind of on a time crunch, I guess is the best way to say it. You're setting up a lot of stuff, and it's stuff that should kind of already be well established and everything, but this movie, I felt like it's people might not know who Two-Face. We need to let people know how Two-Face became Two-Face. We need to let people know how this and that and this and the Waynes got killed and how the Queens are involved and blah blah blah. Which, by the way, Green Arrow's in this, and you also kind of get the first three Robins. So Dick Grayson is Dick Grayson. Then we have Sanjay Todd, Jason Todd, who gets killed pretty early on. And then we get, I think it was Ty Lee, which is supposed to be Tim Drake. Ty Lee's the only one that survives. Dick Grayson gets killed off too. And Batman dies. So basically, the main villain in this is a Lovecraftian creature summoned by Ra's al Ghul and Talia al Ghul. So Batman has to basically put a stop to it and figure out what's going on. In this, it starts out in the Arctic where they accidentally unleash everything. We get to see Penguin for a minute. Then we see somebody turn into Mr. Freeze, basically. We then get to see the League of Shadows, or as it's called in this, the Cult of Shadows, kind of move things forward to summon this creature. Then Batman has to stop it by literally turning into a bat. So here's where the issue comes for me. So apparently, the Queen family, the Wayne family, the Cobblepot, Oswald Cobblepot, and the Langstrom family, Kurt Langstrom being Man-Bat, who dies literally at the beginning of the movie, are all cursed. And that is because Henry Queen, Thomas Wayne, Oswald Cobblepot, and Kirk Langstrom are centuries old. I thought that was annoying. It kind of bothered me where it's okay, this is kind of stupid, so nobody would think, Thomas Wayne has been around for a long time, so is Henry Queen. They just decided to have kids about 500 years into their life. Okay. Like that. It was kind of bothersome to me that, that was a plot point. Doesn't make any sense, in my opinion. But, yeah. Also, Henry Queen killed Thomas Wayne and Martha Wayne, which actually Martha Wayne's death in this is the most violent one that I've seen of Batman's parents' death. She actually gets pushed onto a stone ledge and cracks her head open. which was kind of like a little bit of wow, that's messed up. But yeah, so other characters we get in this obviously is Green Arrow, get for like a fight scene. I mean, Oliver Queen we get to see for like a dinner scene where he gets wasted and everything. Then we also get to see the Demon, Etrigan, which was very cool to see too. And we get to see Barbara Gordon as a literal oracle and like stuff like that. So like I said, the concepts in this were cool, just some of the ideas were dumb. So I'm going to give this movie a 7 out of 10. I didn't really want to get too much into the detail of it because it's kind of like that Always Sunny thing where it's like, oh, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care too. It's like, it felt like they didn't really care much for the story, so neither did I. So if you are interested in watching it, it's on HBO Max. But yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10. Like I said, some of the concepts were cool, but I did kind of like lose interest pretty fast. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. Follow me on all my social media down below. It's that Nerd Ryan.